Somebody money, he looks at you and say, but you have more. Sense of entitlement. Say, just say, I want to bless you with this. And say, when you get home, check it. And what you honestly have is 10,000 naira. And you put there. The fellow get home and put TNX. Thanks. Even if people give you what you really don't need, but that they had you in mind to give you, be grateful. If somebody earns, let's say 250,000, and the fellow gives you 20,000, it means for almost a week, or let's say the fellow went to work for you. It's a lot. The culture of helping people is reducing. People have found out that many are ingrate.
So we're going to be breaking this down in the key of C sharp. So we're still going to use the same idea from that video we just watched. So this is my part playing. I've already looped it. So this is just a so, do, so. That's what you're hearing. So the only thing I just need to do now is to follow up with my piano. As you can see, my piano is not parts. I have to play that on my own, but the pad has been looped. So if you're also interested in getting that backup pad, send a DM or drop it in the comment section. So let's see what we can do with this. So first, the very first thing I heard there was I heard a do, 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 re, mi. You see, sounded like that again. You see, so something like this, you can keep playing and repeating it just to back up a minister. All right, so that's what we are going to be focusing on today in this one. So I'll give you the chords to play, then I'll give you some idea on how to mess up with the notes. Majorly, we are using the pentatonic scale, those 5 notes. So for those of you that have always asked, what is this scale used for? So I'm going to give you one of the advantage, one of the ways you could use this scale. So in today's lesson, we'll dive into a skill that every church pianist, either you are growing or not, even the professionals play this way, they don't get too busy, which is how to back up a music minister or pastor while they are speaking. We're doing this in the key of C sharp. As you can see, my backup track is playing. So the very first progression there, or the progression they are playing on, is 6, 4, 2 to 1. You see, all that is happening on my left hand. All that is happening on my left hand. So on my right hand, I'm just doing do, 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 re, mi, so, then la, 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 so, mi. You see? Very easy. So that's the very first pattern. So do, 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 re, mi, so, then la, 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 so. You see? Then the next part too, I heard something like do, 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 re, mi, ti, la, 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 so, do. I heard something like that. So we are going to be using all of this to see how we can back up a minister. Alright? So I love the way this sound. I love the original key that it was done on, which is in the key of C, but I also love to move it to other keys and show us how easy it is. It sounds very full, sounds beautiful and complicated, but playing it is not that complicated. So let's go. So we have that's the first chord, then a 4 to my 1. You see? So then on my right hand I'm doing do, 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 re, mi, so. Then I could do la, la, or la, 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 so, mi. I will come back to do it here on the higher register. I could do this time around I did do, 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 re, mi, so, la, 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 so, do. still on this same progression on my left hand. So I could also do 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 re mi T. I do it here T. So again do 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 re mi T la 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 so. You see, not too busy, but it sounds very full and functional, right? So that's majorly it, and that move is taken from the pentatonic scale. So you also can come up with yours. You can come up with something that you would like to play. So let's assume you don't have that track playing at the background. You could use your normal pad, as you can see. So I could do you see? So it's not left for you to start messing around and adding every other thing to it, but this is basically it. There's a backup track playing the pad while you are just adding your melody. Understand? So that's majorly it. So the other part, you could just do 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 re mi so ti la 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 so mi. Anyone you want to take, you can take. So randomly play play with your pentatonic scale. You can come up with other idea, and at the end of the day, my pad can keep playing while my hands are on the air, and you know your minister is still talking. I just come again after like 30 seconds. You see? So you see, I'm doing all of this. I'm just building and building on the sound, and it sounds very clean and clear, not too busy. Like I said, for you to be able to play something like this, you should know your role. You should know that your role is to support and not distract. The piano needs to become a part of the atmosphere. It should never be louder than the voice, even too busy, so as not to shift focus. Alright? Okay, so that's it in the key of C sharp.